Jansen Harris here with the Just Good Network. Tyson Fury and Anthony Joshua, they reach a 2-fight agreement, says their promoter, and likely they would fight in the summer of 2021. Now, the only obstacle that would be in the way is that Tyson Fury would have to fight Deontay Wilder again for a third time, which would be a huge fight, which many think Tyson Fury would beat him again, but don't count on Deontay Wilder. He is a little bit younger. He's a warrior. We'll see if he can come back. But if this fight could happen, it's probably going to be the biggest fight of all time in the Britain sports, according to Hearns. And you talk to Frank Warren, who co-promotes Fury along with Bob Arum. The 50-50 split has to be agreed to, but most likely it'll happen. But you're looking at a fight that both fighters literally could make $60 to $70 million each, and double that if there's a rematch. But remember, Fury and Wilder, and Arum talked about it, set, and they're looking for a site. And they might do it in the United States. They might do it in Australia. We got to see about that first. But Fury needs to take care of business with Wilder. And if that happens, Joshua, he also has a mandatory bout. But most expect Joshua to win that bout to set up this mega fight that the boxing world wants to see. And the great thing about this fight being made is that the heavyweight division is delivering on fights that fight fans at bars, restaurants, whatever, pundits, they're talking about wanting to see. So that's a great sign. And the only thing that can mess up a fight like this would be if either fighter loses, gets knocked out, something of that sort. But we're going to see most likely one of the biggest fights ever. They're going to set pay-per-view numbers in the United Kingdom and probably in the United States as well too. You're talking about two fighters who could make $60 to $70 million. This is extremely exciting news. 2-fight deal. We're going to see what happens. But Anthony Joshua also, have to talk about that too. Anthony Joshua has a fight he has to take on a fight prior to Fury, and we've seen Anthony Joshua downplay other opponents like he did Andrew Ruiz and take an L, so he needs to make sure that he's on his A game and he's prepared for this fight. But the agreement has been reached. They have to work out the money issues. We have to see what happens with the pandemic. We have to see what happens with the fights in between. But this is going to be a super mega fight across the world. The boxing world delivering in the heavyweight division.